Hi, Erin. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Rochelle and I work in the HR department here at Interlux Hotel Group. I'll be conducting the interview with you today. Thanks for taking the time to apply for the role of the food and beverage assistant and for meeting with me today.
You're very welcome. And it's lovely to meet you.
How's your day going so far?
It's very nice, thank you. I'm just coming back from the gym and I'm really looking forward to hearing more about this exciting opportunity.
Oh, fantastic. Are you a frequent gym member?
I try to be. I try to go at least 5 times a week, but it's been slipping lately. But I'm trying to get back into it. I'm
Oh, wow.
dedicated.
Good for you. Have you got any plans for
Thank
the
you.
weekend?
Yes, I'm going to go to the gym as promised. I'm going to do some life organization and some tidying around the home and catch up with some friends and family. How
Oh,
about you?
lovely. I'm doing a bit of DIY at the moment. We're currently decorating, so I'll try and get that finished off and tied up and then get my house in order again.
Oh, sounds like a lot of work, but rewarding in the end.
Definitely. I'll just give you a quick overview of the interview structure. I'll be interviewing you, and the interview will last approximately 15 to 20 minutes. It's just an opportunity for me to get to know you and for you to get to know the company. I'll ask you a few questions just to understand your suitability for the role. And then, of course, you've got an opportunity to ask me any questions about the role or the company. If you need me to rephrase or repeat any of the questions, by all means, just ask it. It's no problem at all.
Thank you.
As a formality, I will be recording the interview for training purposes, and all of the information regarding your application will be stored in compliance with GDPR. I'll also be taking a few notes throughout the interview just for me to refer back to and to ensure that I've captured all of the important information. So please don't let this put you off at all. It is really just a formality. I hope that's okay.
That is, and thank you for clarifying that. That's really helpful.
No problem. So the vacancy that we have available is for a food and beverage assistant, and you would be reporting into Shirley, who is the food and beverage manager here at Interlux Hotel Group. Your main duties would be to greet the customers, answer any of their questions regarding the menu, accurately take their orders, pass them over to the kitchen team, ensuring that any allergy information is clearly communicated, collect orders from the kitchen and deliver them to the customers, prepare any bills and either charge them to the room or take payment via card or cash, clear the tables, clean them and get them prepped ready for the next customers, all while providing excellent customer service.
Sounds
How does
good.
that sound?
It sounds very good, very exciting, and it sounds like the kind of role I'm looking for.
Excellent. So I'm not sure how much you know about Interlux Hotel Group, but we are a large chain of hotels. We've got over 800 hotels in 25 different countries. We believe that here at Interlux, you can be part of something bigger than yourself and be inspired by what's possible and discover your own future. So if you were to join us, you can begin your purpose and belong to a global community and become the best version of yourself.
Sounds wonderful.
So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. I
Okay.
can see from your CV that you've been with your current employer, Fredericks, for around 2 years. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. I've been with Fredericks for just over 2.5 years now. It's been a fast-paced role, really exciting, and I've enjoyed it a lot.
Well, that's great news. Lovely to hear. And how did you get into the hospitality industry?
Well, interestingly, my parents own a pub, so I've grown up within the hospitality industry. And when I became of age as a teenager, I helped them out at Sundays with serving their famous Sunday pub lunches, and I
Oh,
also helped them
amazing.
collect glasses on match days, especially for big rugby or football games. There's a lot of glass collecting, so that's how I got into the hospitality industry.
Okay, that's fantastic. Do your parents still own the pub?
They do indeed. So you're welcome to come down on a match day. I'll give you a round on me.
That's fantastic. I'll hold you to that. Out of interest, why is it that you're looking to leave your current role?
Well, I'd really like to work for the Interlux Hotel Group, as it is a well-known and reputable company. I'm looking for a career growth and a new challenge, and I'm also looking for a full-time role, as my current role at Fredericks is part-time. So I'm really looking forward to go to a full-time role.
Perfect. And at Fredericks, what are your main duties and skills that you use there?
So my duties and skills I utilize are taking customer orders, serving food and drinks, taking cash and card payments, clear and laying the tables, and making sure the restaurant looks presentable at all times, that it's very clean. I have great communication skills and I have experience dealing with people from all types of backgrounds.
That's fantastic. And I can see from your CV that you've got a food hygiene certificate. What was it that prompted you to complete that?
Oh, absolutely. It's important for customer safety, and having the certificate is really essential for my CV and will hopefully help improve my job prospects. The qualification broadened my knowledge and gave me more confidence performing my role.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Welcome.
And have you got any experience using tills and taking cash and card payments?
Yes, I'm very comfortable with using tills. I've used them a lot at my current role, and I take both cash and card payments.
That's great. Thank you. So I'm just going to ask you some competency-based questions now, just so that I can gauge how you deal with certain situations that might arise. So just have a think about how you deal with these, or if you're able to give me an example of a situation where you've dealt with something similar in your current or previous roles, that would be really fantastic.
Okay.
Are you
Um,
able to give me, sorry, did you want to say something?
no, sorry, I'm just taking a breath. Go ahead, please.
No problem. If you can give me an example, please, of when you've given outstanding customer service.
Yes, we had a couple dining who were celebrating their anniversary, which is really adorable. I congratulated them on their special day, of course, and I was exceptionally attentive without being too intrusive. I didn't want to get into their face. I arranged for a complimentary dessert to be decorated for them, stating happy anniversary, and captured a photo of them by their request, making their evening extra special.
Oh, that sounds really lovely, a real meal to remember. Did you
Absolutely.
get any approval from anyone for the complimentary dessert?
Oh, absolutely. I just had a quick word with my manager who agreed that this was something that we could absolutely do.
That's fantastic. That was a really nice gesture. I bet they really appreciated that.
They did. Smiles all round.
Excellent. And may I ask, do you speak any other languages at all? And if so, do you use these at work?
Yes, I speak fluent French. Je parle français. This is something that I will use if we have any French customers who are more comfortable speaking in French, especially French tourists. They're like sometimes it gets a bit tricky. English is a very tricky language, so I like to help them when I can.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's really good customer service. I wish that I could speak another language, but unfortunately, it's just something that I haven't managed to master. I did try to learn Spanish once, but I can only hold a very basic conversation. So it's definitely something that I need to work on.
Oh, well, at least you've got some grasp. That's good to build on.
A work in progress. If a customer was to
Absolutely.
receive the wrong order, how would you deal with this?
Hmm. I would absolutely apologize profusely and acknowledge the mistake that has been made. I would then ask the customer for details about the incorrect order to ensure that I understood where we went wrong and what was wrong. I would offer them a solution that could be providing a correct meal, offering a refund, or a round of complimentary drinks, or even a discount for a future dining experience with us. Once a resolution was found, I would then check in with the customer to make sure that they are satisfied. I would review where we went wrong, what went wrong, and how we could avoid this similar issue happening again in the future.
That's great. Thank you. I think it's always really good to have a recap on what went wrong just so that you can prevent any future similar situations from occurring.
Absolutely. My current manager calls it a post-mortem. We look at where something went wrong and then we can dissect the errors and make sure that doesn't happen again.
Fantastic. I've not heard that term before, but it's probably one that I'll continue to use now. Thank you for that.
Please do. You're very welcome.
So, what is it that you enjoy about working in the hospitality industry?
Well, obviously working at my parents' pub and then working at Fredericks, I really enjoy meeting lots of different people from all walks of life. These can be football mad people who are in for their drink celebrations, or it can be tourists, or just everyday businessmen and businesswomen and people. I enjoy meeting people from all walks of life generally, and I think it makes it socially rewarding to meet all these different people. I love the fast-paced environment, and no 2 days are the same, and it keeps it really exciting, which is important for me.
Oh, it's great. It's good to have a varied and fast-paced work life. Keeps things interesting, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And why do you think that it's important to have strong attention to detail as a food and beverage assistant?
I think it's important to listen and ensure accuracy when taking customers' orders and processing payments and ensuring that customers are happy at all times. Sometimes you may deal with people who have allergies, and so that's really important for us to relay the information to the food departments and the chefs.
Absolutely. And how would you ensure that you're dealing with any dietary requirements appropriately and passing that information on?
Hmm. Um, I always ask the customers about any allergies, intolerances, or dietary preferences when taking orders and communicate these with the kitchen staff. This could be anything from peanut allergies through to vegetarian and vegan. Make sure it's communicated to the chef.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome.
And what are your salary expectations?
£12.50 an hour and up, please.
And if I can just ask what your notice period is, please, Aaron.
My notice period is currently 1 month.
That's great, thank you.
You're
And do you have
welcome.
any upcoming holidays booked at all?
I do. I just have 5 days off in August for my friend's wedding. We're going on, I think it's Magaluf, I believe.
Okay, oh, lovely. Is she getting married there, or is that just for the hen party?
It's both actually. We're doing like the hen party, and then we're going having a day of recovery on the beach, and then straight into the wedding.
Oh,
Once heads
lovely.
are, yeah,
A bit
it'll be
clearer.
lovely. A lot clearer.
And do you have the dates of that holiday that's booked at all? I can just note down.
It's August the 1st until August the 6th.
That's great. Thank you.
Welcome. I hope that won't be a problem.
No, that's no problem at all. It's just good to have it noted down.
Thank you. That's good to know.
So at Interlux Hotel Group, we have been in business for over 60 years. We are
Wow.
continually growing, so there's always great career progression available, opportunities available, which is really exciting. The role offers an hourly wage of £13 an hour with 28 days holiday. We offer a holiday buy and sell scheme, which provides flexibility, allowing you to sell up to 4 days or purchase an additional 4 days of leave. You'll also be able to enjoy 2 complimentary nights stay annually. They're available at any of our locations worldwide, and you can take them at any point in the year. Whilst you're on shift, food and drinks are provided. So you will be provided to either a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also one snack.
Great.
Overtime opportunities are available. A rota is issued each month, and you can just pop your name down should you wish to work any additional shifts. Have you got
Wonderful.
any questions for me at all, Aaron?
At the moment, just one. What kind of training and development does the role offer?
Okay, so Interlux would accommodate and pay for you to complete the City and Guilds Professional Food and Beverage Service Certificate. That would be either level 1, 2, or 3. If you wanted to progress and do each of them, that again would be something that the company would be willing to fund for you. There would be a learning agreement put in place. There are also opportunities for on-the-job training with the bar team. They would be able to provide you with barista and mixology training if that was something that was interested for you. There would
Hmm.
also be future opportunities to develop your skills and progress to a more senior role, such as a food and beverage supervisor or restaurant manager. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds very good. I think ideally I'd like to, my goal is to work up to restaurant manager for sure. Um,
Fantastic.
one extra question.
Of
Can you tell me
course.
more about the team I'd be working with?
Absolutely. So, our food and beverage team is made up of around 12 people. So, you would be working under Shirley, that would be who you report into. She would be your manager. There are several bar staff, food and beverage assistants, and a couple of food runners. And then there are also 2 supervisors who manage the shifts. It's a really nice team of people. Everyone works really closely together, especially during the busy periods like breakfast or if we've got any evening events. The team are a good mix of experience. Some of them have only been here for a couple of months, and some of them have been here for a few years. So it's a real good mix. They're always
Hmm.
sharing tips with each other, helping each other out. Everyone pulls in if it's a busy period. Communication is key. So, especially for the front of house and the kitchen staff. So, we use headsets so that we can keep things running smoothly. We're always
Oh,
looking for
nice.
people who are reliable, friendly, and willing to pitch in wherever needed, whether it's taking orders or clearing the tables or just helping to prepare drinks. Everyone just gets stuck in. So,
That's
how does
good.
all of that sound?
It sounds like a really great opportunity. Just wondering, if I'm successful in my application, what would be the next steps?
So the next steps for me will be to have a discussion with Shirley. And if we believe that you may be a suitable candidate, we would invite you in to complete a 2 hour trial shift. So that would give Shirley the chance to meet you and to show you the restaurant and how things work. And that'll also give you the opportunity to meet Shirley and the team.
Sounds good.
Have you got any other interviews lined up at all?
I have just one tomorrow for a similar role.
Okay, fantastic. So we've got a couple more interviews scheduled for this week. We'll then deliberate, Shirley and myself, early next week, and we'll aim to get back to you with a decision by the end of next week.
Okay, that sounds great. I'm very excited about this opportunity and I hope to hear back from you soon.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Aaron, for taking the time to meet with me. It really has been a real pleasure. If you've got any questions at all, feel free. You've got my email address. Just drop me an email and I'll happily get back to you.
I will. Thank you so much for taking the time, Rochelle. It's been a pleasure meeting you also.
No problem at all. Lovely to meet you, Aaron. Take care.
You
Enjoy the weekend.
have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.